Welcome once again, guys. And right now, I'll be showing you exactly how to design a logo with your pixallab app. I'm sure this is the moment you have been waiting for, and I'm super excited to put you through this course. Well, as you know, we open your pixallab app, and this screen is not something new to you. So there is actually a process we must follow in order for us to get our logo design. First of all is to get inspiration. Second is to put the logo together, to design the logo. And third is the final part that we'll call the presentation. Presentation is exactly how your client will see the logo. And for your job to be presented very well, recently we have so many types of mock-ups that you can use to present your jobs. Now, the word mockups will be familiar to persons who are used to Corel Draw and who are used to Photoshop. So I will just show you how to do these mockup files from your mobile. You get the point? So right now, the inspiration we have gotten, I've already designed these jobs. I just want to show you the step of how I designed this job. And like I told you, the first thing to do is just go over to your gallery and import the image that you want to use as your sample image. Yes, this is what we want to design. Okay, so let this just be hanging around here so that we can always see it to do the main design. So this logo actually is for a laundry service brand, a dry cleaning brand. So how did I come about this concept? Now they're talking about a dry cleaning brand. For your logo to be very good, there must be a connection between the service the person offers and the logo you are designing. That connection must be there. The connection of text, connection of the image you want to use, and everything has to come together. Now, do not bother yourself thinking about how I designed this image, this hanger you are seeing here. Don't bother yourself thinking about it. That image you are seeing is a PNG document, is a PNG image. It is an image that I downloaded from the internet. So when you know what you want to do, try and look for a PNG image that would interact with your audience. So how do you get these PNG images? It is not difficult. Just go over to your browser and go over to p.com. Yes, you can see png3.com here. This is a website that gives you any kind of PNG image you need. As you see, I have already searched for clothes hanger here, and these are the results. So if I scroll down, you are going to see one of the images that I picked. I had a lot of options, but this is that I actually picked. I downloaded this PNG image. So a PNG image is an image that comes without a background. You get my point? So this is the image that I actually used to design that logo. So I have already designed, gotten that PNG image. So the first thing I need to do is to bring in that image that I have already done what? Downloaded. So let me bring in the image now. Yes, this is the image. This is the image. So I just leave it that way, the way it is. Okay, it was not the PNG here. Let me delete this. All right, and import it again. So let me go and look for the PNG file. Download. Yes. This is it. This is it. So you see the PNG image. Let me remove this right up under and cut it down a little. And I click on OK. So you see that the image have done what? Have come. The image is here. So I'll just drop this here. Drop this here. Then you observe that there is a write-up. I put in a write-up inside this. Let me stretch this a little. You observe that there's a write-up inside this DU. It is just a design. You would also be wondering how I got that D and how I got that U. Don't bother yourself. It is just a font. Very easy. It is just a font. So I'm going to put this in place and I'm going to lock it so that it does not move around. I've locked it. so it does not move around. So du is what I want to put in. So d d and u is what I want to put in. I click on OK. So in order for me to get it to be that design, that particular design, I need to change the font of the image. I come over to my text tool and go over to fonts. So which fonts again did I use? Let me just go to recent. Let me see if this is it. No. Let me see the font that I actually used that gave me that effect. Okay, let me just look for it one after the other here. So getting the right font is something that you must do. Du. Or did I get it from here? Blackout. Yes, this is it. This is the font. Blackout. Okay. So you see the image has done what? Has come up. Now I want you to pay close attention while we are going through this. Now I would also like to make this bold so it will come out more. And I click on what? Okay. So now I need to do some work on this image. So after getting this done, I have to lock it in place so it does not move too. I have to lock this. Before I lock it, let me quickly finish my job on it. You can see the color there. You see it is a textured color. So I'll just go immediately and texture it. And you know exactly how to do this. Texture it. You can see the color there. Don't worry about it not being bright. The major reason for that is because of the background. Let me just change the background to white so I can actually be seen, or let me use a black background so I can actually be seeing what I'm doing very, very well. Black background, black color, right? Black background. Yes, so I can actually be seeing what I'm doing very, very well. So I've textured that. You see we've gotten this effect in the middle here, the name. You can see that we've gotten that. So the next thing is to texture this hanger before I do the final locking. So I have to go and unlock it. After unlocking, I texture it. And as you can see, I'm doing the texturing already. And you sure know how to texture your images. So texturing is something that brings life to a design. I don't joke with it. I don't joke with it at all. Now, you see I've gotten that. Now, if you observe, you will see some white lines around the hanger. Those lines are the strokes. So I just need to add a stroke to this, my hanger. Enable stroke. The stroke line should be white. Okay, the colors are there. It's there already. So if I increase this, the stroke line increases. So I just need to make it, let me just leave it at number 2. You get? So this is coming to life, don't you think so? It is coming to life. So leaving the stroke at number 2 leaves us that. So I can now lock this permanently. Lock this lock this permanently and lock this DU permanently. So the two of them does not have to move round. You get it? Let me bring this to front so that yeah, so I can always see it. So right now I am good to go with that. The next thing that I need to do is to bring in this text, the name of the brand, the unique, is to bring in that text, right? So come in, let me take, okay. So the unique. All right. So bring in a text document, a text file, and type in the name D D UNIQ. Okay. Okay. The E is a small letter. A small letter E. Okay. All right. The unique has come in. So right now, all we just need is for this font to change and the text size to change. So let us increase the text size first. The unique. Let me change the font. What font did I use? What font? Well, you can use any font. You can just use any font. So let me use this font. Let me change it because I want it to look very, very similar to what I have there. You can decide to use something fanciful like this. Let me change it again. Okay, let me use this. Yes, I think this is the exact font I even used there. That's good. This is the exact font. So let me reduce the size again. Reduce the size and put it directly under here. Directly under here. All right, I think we're good to go with that. So what do you think is the next thing for me to do? I need to make this bold and I need to texture it. Bold and what? Texture. I need to texture it. You can use different kind of textures. I just love this gold texture. So you see, after texturing it, it came out to be exactly what I want. Now you begin to observe that what we are designing, there is no slicky effect on it. That is because we have not done the 3D effect on it. I'll show you how to do the 3D effect on it in no distant time. So let us just finish with the text. So the next thing, I think we can lock this in position now. So let's just lock it so it does not move around. Let's lock the unique. All right, we're good to go. So the next thing to add is, let's see, steam ironing, dry cleaning, carpet cleaning. Steam ironing, dry cleaning, carpet cleaning. Sorry, we're supposed to add laundry services. Sorry, I forgot. Laundry services. Laundry services should be all in capital letters. Okay. So the unique laundry services. So laundry services should come here. Now, if you observe, this I spread this laundry services here. I spread it here. It covers from this end to this end. So for us to do that, we use this spacing tool. This spacing tool, and you drag it. As you increase it, you begin to see that it increases. So once you get to your desired length, then you can leave it. Laundry services. The unique laundry services. Yes, this is coming into place. So let us lock this. We're going to lock this right now. Lock this. All right, so it does not move. So the next thing is steam iron, dry cleaning, and carpet cleaning. Text file. Steam ironing, dry cleaning, ironing, carpet cleaning, sorry. Carpet cleaning. What else do we have there? We have home cleaning and express services. Home cleaning and express services. Home cleaning and express services. We also have same day delivery. Okay, so these are the text that we have there. So right now we need to reduce the text size, and we align it to center. Okay, I hope you can see steam ironing, dry cleaning, carpet cleaning, home cleaning, and express services, same day delivery. This is actually coming out well. Let me increase this size again. The font is okay. Let me just increase the size again a little, make it 25, so it will be obvious, people can see it very well. All right, so we are getting there, we're getting there. All right, so we're good to go. So we're going to change the color. As you can see, the color to what? To yellow. So this was not textured, it's just the color that was changed. So let me just change the color here now. So in order for me to get that very color that is there, I can just use this picker to come here and select my picker to just put it on the color that I want. Yes, you see. So once you are designing a new job, you actually have to think of colors that would match very, very well. Do not bother yourself thinking about colors to match. Go and look at other people's job that they've done. You see how they match their colors. So once you're able to do your color matching very well, as you go forward, you become a pro on it. So you see the color, we've gotten that same color that is there. So we can now lock this. So remember to always lock, else you can distort it. So now this is not moving. You get the point. So this is what we've been able to do. The unique laundry services, steam iron, dry cleaning, carpet cleaning, home cleaning, and express services. So the next thing that is remaining to add there is the phone number, the call button, and the WhatsApp button. So how do we put this? Remember again, these are PNG files. Just go online, go on Google and download and search for call button PNG, WhatsApp button PNG. I've already downloaded all of that. So before we bring that in, let us put in the phone number 0908 764 5324. 0908 764 5324. 08 764 5324. Yes, that's the phone number. So we just put in why did it go out? Okay, let me type it again. 0908 56 what? See, I've forgotten it. I click OK and it's going off. Let me delete this. You are disturbing my life. 0908 764 5324. 0908 764 5324. Okay, yes, that text was frustrating me. Now the number has to be very, very bold. It has to be very, very obvious. So even if they don't see the right up there for the description, they should be able to see the phone number. Because if the phone number is not visible, your job is definitely useless. So I think, is this okay this way? I think it is okay. But let me reduce it a little so it can help us still beautify this. I make it 35. Okay, this is it. Bring it up here. All right. So the last thing we need to do on this stage is to bring in those icons. So let me lock this up first. Lock and bring in the icons from gallery. Yeah, these are the two icons. Let's bring in this one first. Now this came in a square shape. In order for me to make it a circle, in a circular shape, I just click on this, reduce it, and make sure I match it up very, very well. This is the WhatsApp, right? Yes. Match it very well and okay. So I reduce it, bring it to this point, and do the final reduction to the size that I want it to actually be. It has to be obvious though. So this is where I might be needing these grid lines. So the grid lines, or instead of grid line, let me just use this. Let me use this to match the two. So I'm just using this as a rule to match the two. Let this come down a little. WhatsApp. Let me still reduce it a little so it can match. All right. Okay. So here are some things you have to deal with. All right. So WhatsApp. I think I should still reduce it a little, or I will increase the phone number a little. All right. WhatsApp. So let me bring in the next image. The next one should be phone number. This is phone. Circle. Reduce. And okay. So right now you see that this is turning the that way, so I can use this to rotate it and bring it the way I want it to be. This is how it is supposed to be. So I now have to reduce, and come to your position. So you see the beauty of all of this. Okay, this one is bigger than this. Let me just reduce it a little. Yes, I think it is still bigger. It's smaller now. Yep, we're good to go. So right now, let me just bring it down. So you see the both of them are on this line, meaning that the both of them are correctly aligned. You get the point? So right now, the next thing for me to do is, you saw how difficult it was for me to align this very, very well. So I need to lock it so it does not move out of the position I have just put it. Yeah, I've spoiled my job. Okay, I think I'm good to go with this. So let me just lock the two of them. Stay at your position. Don't leave that place. If you leave that place, I enjoy you. So we're good to go. So right now, we have just been able to work on the hanger, this name here, the unique laundry services, phone number, and the rest of them, as you can see here. As you can see here. And I tell you, this is really, really becoming interesting. So we have finished the first and second phase. Or we have finished the first phase, yeah, second phase also. So right now I want to go over to presentation. Definitely you can export this image like this and send it to a client, but the client will not appreciate it more the way he is going to appreciate it if it is on this. I hope you get my point. So before we go over to doing that, let us just do the embossment on it, putting the shadows and making it look great. You get? So we'll go over to the layer of the hanger, unlock the hanger, click on it, come to the shape tool, then go over to 3D effects. Let's use the embossment first. Now you see that embossing this logo automatically have given it a very, very new look. Embossing this logo have changed the life of the logo. Okay, so where should our embossment light come from? You can use this to set where the embossment light should come from. If it should come from this area, anywhere you want, and that is that. Intensity, how do you want the embossment to be? How strong do you want it to be seen? That can be set here also. The next thing we also need to do is ambient lights. Okay, you can use this ambient light. Then so just manipulate this to your own desired feel, to the way you're actually going to feel it more. You get? So this is good to go. The next thing we need to do is this shadow. We need to add a shadow. Okay, don't worry, when we get to that point, the shadow will be very, very obvious. So this 3D shape, okay, let's take this off for now. 3D shape, let me just make it 1. It's almost 0, so it's okay that way. It's all right. So the next thing that we need to do is we have finished the work on this. Let us go over, let's lock it up and go over to the text. Unlock the text. Let's work on this text right now. So go over to the embossment tool too. Emboss this. Yes, the light should come from where? Light should come from here. So that is that. So embossing gives it this very, very sleeky look. You get the point? So apart from that, what else should we add? I think we are good to go with that. So let us lock it up also. Lock the unique. And should we work on the services? Over here, we did not work on the services, but let's just work on these 2 WhatsApp icons. Let's work on the 2 WhatsApp and phone icons. Let's just emboss them. You get? Let's just emboss them so it will look very, very sleeky. Okay, this one too. Emboss. Yeah, they will look very, 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 very sleeky. So immediately we can lock them because it was difficult for us to fix those 2 in position. So the next that I think we need to do, let's try and emboss this text also. Let's see what the effect will be like. Text unlock, phone number, emboss. No, it is not good for the text. Let us leave the text that way. So right now, if you observe, you see that I did not use any of this 3D rotation tool now. Do not use it now. I will show you when to use it. Do not use it now. The reason is because if I should rotate this text, this phone number a little, and rotate this one a little, remember I will do a final rotation here for all the elements here. So when I want to do that, it will be very, very difficult for me to align them. This one will go left, this one will go right. So just leave everything to stand straight the way it is. I hope you are enjoying this class. I hope you are getting the real value for the money that you paid. So at this point, we have finished embossing, we have finished everything. It is now time to put it up on this mockup. Now, like I said earlier, a mockup is just a file that helps you beautify your job. Now you have definitely seen some of the logos I designed where I had them on different kind of mockups. CorelDRAW gives you the option to put your jobs on different mockups. Photoshop also gives you the opportunity to put your job on different mockups too. Those are files. So the way we usually do these mockups are we get an image file of that mockup background. We use it as our background here and we rotate this job and align it to look like it is on the mockup. We put in the shadow to make it look like it is on the mockup. How do we get these files? How do we get these mockup designs, these mockup images? It is not difficult. Just go over to your browser and search for ape mockups, apemockups.com. apemockups.com is a site that sells Photoshop, CorelDRAW mockups, but I usually download the mockups of the sample images of these mockups and use them for my own designs. So if you come over here, you see different kinds of mockups. So once you click on, let me use one as an example. Just go down. Take for example this mockup. Let me click on this mockup. Now you see that this mockup give you what it will look like, and it will give you an image without the mockup on it. I hope you get the point. This is the finished job. This is it without the finish. So what I just do is I just come here and download, open image in new tab, and then I download this image. Now I'm going to use this mockup to show you exactly how it works, but I'll put it on one of the mockups I've downloaded already. So let me just get this design, the mockup for this background. I've downloaded that already from Ape Mockup. I just showed you how to get it. So let me import it from gallery. This is the mockup here, and click on one and OK. So right now what I will do, I will drag this background and make it fill up the whole place as you have just seen. I come to the shape to yes, and I move it to the back. Automatically it has become our background. I think I don't need this again, so I can now delete this, or instead of deleting, let me just hide it. Hide it, let it not be visible so it does not block my view. So this is my design. Now what we just need to do finally is to arrange this to be on top of the background so it looks like it is on that wall. For us to do that, we need to merge all these things we have just done together. We need to merge all of them together so they become one picture, one image. For us to do the merging, click on this box you are seeing here. Now select all what you want to merge. You want to merge this, merge this, merge this, merge this, this, and this. And we use this tool here to merge it together. Are you sure you want to merge selected object? Okay. Automatically, you have just merged those two, all those things together, and they are all in one image. I hope this is really becoming so interesting to you. So it does not have to be too big so it appears like it's on the wall. So I'll rotate this a little, or let me just put it here first. Make it small, bring it here. All right. So this is now where we have to start our rotation so it looks like it is on this. First of all, let me increase the brightness of this background. Let me increase the brightness of this background. Okay, I can do that from here. Increase brightness. Not selected, it's okay. Why is it not increasing? Be there now. You're on your own. Supposed to increase. Okay, I know the reason why. I know the reason why. I imported this as an image. The background is still there. So let me just delete this. Delete it. And for me to import that background, I just come here, click on this background and click on this background and bring it in again. I hope you understood what I just said. Good. So now you see that the brightness is too much. So let me just reduce it. Yep, to this, and we're good to go. So right now, this is where we are. Increase this a little. So we need to add a shadow to this job. It is now an image file. So come over to shadow, 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 shadow. This is the shadow. Enable. The shadow should be black. Intensity of the shadow, how do you want it to show? You need to brighten this background more. Yeah. Okay. All right. So the shadow. So the shadow will make it look like it is on this wall. Can you see it? Can you see how the shadow is coming on the wall? So that is that. So where do you want this to go? I think it's supposed to go this way. Blur reduce. Okay. It's supposed to come to this left side. The shadow is supposed to come to this left side. Like this. So we have to position the shadow very, very well. So it will look like it is on the wall. You get it? So that is that. So we need to do a 3D rotation. Okay, this is not what we want. To be on 0. Okay, the y-axis rotation is exactly what we want to do. So you see, I'm rotating it like this a little. Remember, the wall is slant to the right a little. So I have to rotate this for it to look like this is slanting to what? To the right too. Good. Let us see what it looks like. It is not looking bad at all. It is not looking bad at all. It is looking very, very good. So I think we need to increase it a little. Yep. Reduce it a little. And that shadow, I think we need to work on that shadow. The shadow, I'm not comfortable with the way the shadow is looking there. Okay, the blur reduce. You want, how blurred do you want the shadow to be? You can actually increase that from here. Yep. So right now you are seeing how this is coming out. And I tell you it is okay. I think I need to rotate this to the right a little. Do a little rotation on the right. Yeah, I think this is perfect. I think it is perfect like this. So you see how we have just done this. So I'm going to send the client this job on this presentation. You get, on this presentation. Definitely it will look more beautiful than me sending it there. So this is exactly how you are going to do. So the next thing to do is make sure you save your project. Project name, laundry. Save. After saving your project, yeah, it might bring up some ads for you. Just wait for the ads to load up. Go away.
How to withdraw profit from a limp trade without any commission? To make a deposit, I go to the deposit section and choose the method. To start trading, I just need $10.
Okay, click here to remove it. I don't know what's wrong. Okay. Yeah, get out. All right, so I've saved it. Save the project. You can also save the image here. Save it as image, and you save it directly to your phone. Now you have got. All right, we have saved that image. I hope you have really benefited from this logo design tutorial.